Hey, get out of there. Hey, what are you doing? Oh my God, you have to see this cat. I don't know what he's doing right now. What are you doing? You should not be up there, you know. Hey, can you get out of my pram, please? Hey. God. That cat is eating aluminum foil. He is out of his mind. I had aluminum foil on the bottom of this plant because the pot broke. My big old pothos, but I guess I'm gonna have to get rid of this aluminum foil because apparently somebody thinks it's a snack. So once again, I have accumulated a lot of polish. So we are going to talk about all the polish I bought, and you guys are going to silently pass judgment on me as to how many I bought. And I know half, probably not half, some of you are gonna be like, this girl is out of her mind, this is a lot of polish, why are you buying so many polishes? So, disclaimer, I know this is a lot of polish, as I said in my last one. I know I've gone a little crazy the last couple months with indie polishes because if you've never bought indie polish, I feel like you're not going to understand, but for those of you who have either bought a few indie polishes and are slowly getting into them, or you've already completely submerged yourself into the indie world, I feel like you understand. So these are a lot of polishes. Let's go ahead and talk about them. I've kind of broke them up into, oh, and the other thing too is there are way more polishes that I've purchased, but in an effort to not make this video ridiculously long, I have omitted the polishes that I've already talked about in other, like if I've already talked about the polish in another video, which is probably a weekly manicures, which means I've probably worn it as a manicure already, I'm not going to talk about it. These are only going to be the ones that I have yet to talk about. So I've broken them up as best I can into kind of like when I bought, not when I bought them, but they're either by like brand or like the little, you know, kind of as how I bought them as a package type thing. So let's go ahead and jump in. So I think what I want to start with are the ones that I bought. I'm going to try and go in some kind of like, because this is also, I feel like this is, I can't remember when my last indie video was, but I feel like these are purchases from like January to about, January? No, that's too long. Maybe mid-February? Maybe like February to now, I think. So this is an accumulation of like everything I've purchased since then. So the first one that I can recall that I want to talk about is, did I talk about, whatever, we're just going to keep going or else it's going to be wrong. Okay, so I've talked about this before, but I did start purchasing polishes from the For Love of Polish box, which is a subscription box from the makers of Polish and Polished for Days. They started doing this like monthly subscription box. It has a, it's kind of, it always has a theme, and they always ask a guest indie maker to kind of join them. So I've really been enjoying those polishes. It's 3 polishes, $30. You can join the subscription, you can get a subscription to it and it just comes monthly, or you can, I think it's like the first Friday of every month they open it up and will sell the boxes to whoever wants to buy them. And so far I've really been enjoying those polishes. It's how I kind of got introduced to Polish for Days, and I've really been enjoying their polishes. I already had loved Polish, the brand, for a little while, so now this has introduced me to Polish for Days, which I've been really enjoying, and it's also given me a chance to kind of try some other brands. So these, I believe, were the ones that came in the February box. I believe. Yes, I think these were from the February box. So the February box did have a 80s theme. You had already seen the Polished for Days polish that came in this set. It was Karma Chameleon. It was a beautiful multi-chrome shade with some flakies in it. Gorgeous, gorgeous. These were the other two that I have yet to wear from the box. This is from Polish. This is the Final Countdown. And this is just a pretty kind of like grayish color with a little bit of a reddish shimmer in there, and then it also has a linear holographic running through that. So that is, let me hold it up again. Sorry, I always take it down to look at it and then I realize I probably didn't show you guys enough of the polish. So again, that is Final Countdown from Polish. And then the other one is a blush lacquer, which I have yet to try, so I'm kind of excited about that. This one is called Synthwave Diva. And this to me looks to be like a kind of, and I don't know if I've swatched this one yet, but you'll see it here in the video. But this is a beautiful, it's kind of like a blackened base with this really pretty kind of magenta violet shimmer. Yes. And there are a couple like chrome type flakies in here as well. So there is that. You can kind of see those chrome pieces there. So I'm really excited to try blush lacquer. I have yet to try them. So that is Synthwave Diva. And then I'll go ahead and talk about so I also got the March polish box. Excuse me, I also got the March Polish for Days box as well. This one, the theme was lakes. You would have already seen in one of my previous weekly manicure videos, I wore the guest for last month's Polish for Days was Great Lakes Lacquer, which is another really great brand that I got a chance to try from this box. And I really enjoyed that polish. And so that ducking lake, I believe, is the one that they had in the box. But these are the other two that I have not gotten a chance to wear yet. The Polish for Days is called You Float My Boat. And it's a really pretty kind of periwinkle, like a periwinkle-esque kind of blue with this really pretty pink shimmer. And then there's some larger flakies in there. This looks very similar, and I'll bring it back up here in a second because there's another Polish for Days that just came out recently that kind of looks similar to this. So I will show you those up against each other in case you're curious. So that again is You Float My Boat. And then the other one in the box was from Polish, and this is called Salt Lagoon. And this is a really pretty kind of dusty pink with holographic, with a linear holographic in here. And I think there's some larger flakies in here, but barely, they're not very apparent here. So let me get that. And a little bit of the holographic. I don't have a whole lot of sunlight today. It's really cloudy out, so hopefully this will be okay for bottle shots. This cat is on my balcony eating my plants. This cat's driving me nuts today. He just wants to be in all of my plants. It's so hard to be a plant person and a cat person because he just wants to eat them all. Okay, so those were those. Let me go ahead and do also, so I took part in the March polish pickup. I limited myself. I only got 3 from the polish pickup last month. I actually didn't buy any from this month, which is shocking enough. I just wasn't super into, I think the theme for April was like space or something, and so it was a lot of dark colors, and I don't know, just wasn't really feeling it. But I'm pretty sure I heard from somebody that next month is like 90s themed, and so I'm probably gonna have to stop myself from wanting to buy all of them because I was a 90s kid. I was born in the 80s, so I'm kind of like an 80s kid, but most of my, you know, teenage years, young adult years, I grew up in the 90s, so I am totally a 90s kid. I love the 90s, so I'm gonna have to, you know, try and rein myself in next month because I'm gonna want to buy all of the 90s polishes. So here are the ones that I picked up from March. Again, this is a Polished for Days. This is called The Land of Oz. And I know a lot of people have been featuring this lately. I think this was a really popular one in last month's box. It's a beautiful, so I almost didn't get this because of the one that I got in the polished, that I got in the For Love of Polish box, but I ended up getting it just because I couldn't stop myself. I've really been enjoying these Polished for Days polishes. So I'll show you these up against each other in case you're curious. They're just slightly different. I don't know if I needed to necessarily get both of them. So the one that's from the March Polish pickup, which again is called From the Land of Oz, is slightly more purple than the one from the For Love of Polish, the You Float My Boat. They also have different shimmers in them, as you can see there. They both have the flakies, so that's not Those are pretty much the same, but the colors are slightly different. So I wanted more from Polish for Days. So did I really need to buy the for the Land of Oz? Probably not, but I've really been enjoying the formulas and finishes on Polish for Days, so I couldn't help myself. So again, that is from the Land of Oz. Have yet to wear that. I really, really want to wear that so badly. I also picked up the Illyrian from the March Polish pickup. This is called Narrow Sea. And this is a kind of like, it's kind of a tealy green. It's got a little bit of a blue tint to it, and it's got a really pretty like darker red shimmer, and it does also have, as you can see, there's some like scattered hollow pieces. Really been enjoying Illyrian also. I've been trying to pick up a couple more from them, so I was excited to see this. So again, that is Narrow Sea. And then the last one from Polish pickup that I picked up is from Quixotic Polish again, and this is called The Girl Who Stood on a Grave. And I've really been enjoying Quixotic Polishes lately, so I wanted to try one more from them. And this is a really pretty, it's kind of a like taupey, and I haven't swatched this one yet either, so I could be slightly wrong, but to me in the bottle this looks like a kind of like taupey brownish shade. And it's got this really pretty, as you can see here, there's kind of like aqua-ish shimmer that runs throughout, and then it also has some holographic pieces in there. So really excited to try that one. So again, that is The Girl Who Stood on a Grave from Quixotic Polish. All right, so moving into some other polishes. Where are we at? 15 minutes? Great, okay. So I did also pick up some polishes from the Polish brand, and I, as you would have seen already, Munchkin Land, which I wore a couple manicure videos ago, which was their like, I wouldn't necessarily call it a Crelly, but it's kind of like their white kind of Crelly-esque polish. I did pick up another one of their kind of Crelly-ish polishes. This one is called Ace of Fours with the numeral 2 on it, so Ace of Fours 2, I don't know. Similar to Munchkin Land, it's got the white base, but this one has little flakies of blue in there, which I hope you can see there with my dismal lighting today. So there's that. I have swatched this one already. I'm not super crazy about the formulas on these. They're not, the white base is not super, so with Crelly mixes, you do need them to be a little bit, the bases to be a little bit thin, just so that you can see the flakies kind of through the base. And to me, the white bases on these are a little too opaque. So I feel like you put down one coat and then you don't have enough of the flakies to kind of like be for it to be like satisfying on the nail. So then you go and put it on a second coat and you completely cover up all of the blue glitters that you put down on the first coat. So to me, I'm not super crazy about these formulas on these, but they're still pretty. It's just, they're not really my favorite. They're not really my favorite. So, you know what I may do next time is maybe do one coat and maybe sponge on the second coat. Because I think one coat was sufficient enough. I feel like it was decently coverage, you know, it had a decent amount of coverage. So I'm wondering if maybe sponging on the second one will be a little bit better. So we'll try that and see how it goes. This had the same formula as Munchkin Land. It's nice, but it's not like, you know, it's not my favorite. So again, that is called Ace of Fours 2. Another one that I picked up is Invisibility Cloak. This is a pretty popular shade from Polish. It came out in a Harry Potter collection. And this is a kind of purpley, to me it's a silver, in the bottle it looks a lot more like purple tinged, but as you'll see here from my swatch, it doesn't have a lot of purple. Once you get it on the nail, it's more of a silver, because what ends up showing up is mostly the base on this is purple and the glitters are like more of a silvery tone. And so once you get it on the nails, you mostly just see the silver in here and not the purple. So this ends up being not as purple as I would like. So I don't know if I'm going to keep this in my collection. I just don't have a lot of, I don't really wear a lot of foils. And especially silver, it's just not my shade that I normally like to wear, so this wasn't as purple as I would have liked it to be. So I think this may end up being in a D-stash, but I will wear it as a manicure just to like make sure, but I definitely was not very, I was not impressed with this polish at all. So, but that's just because I mean, the formula was nice. It's just, you know, it's not my jam. So that is Invisibility Cloak from Pahlish. And then the other two that I got are pretty similar. I almost didn't get both of them, but they're purple, so, you know. One of them released recently in one of their newer collections. This is called The Fool, and then the other one here is called Eternity. And so I'll show you. So you got The Fool here to your right, and then Eternity here to your left. The purple base, to me, The Fool here on the, is that my, I'm trying to think of how you're gonna see this. Is this my right, your left? Yeah, I think that's right. I'm pointing at it either way if I'm wrong. But The Fool is a little bit more of a cooler purple, whereas Eternity is a little bit of a warmer purple. The shimmers, you can see here obviously that Eternity has this really nice red shimmer. There is no shimmer that I can see here in The Fool. It just has this really nice holographic scattered holo in it that you can see there. So no, I mean, it looks like some of the shimmers in here kind of, no, I'm gonna just go with the holographic. I think just like some of the glitters in there make it seem like it's got kind of a shimmer, but to me, I don't think it does. And it's been a little while since I swatched this, but so that is The Fool, and then Eternity again. It just has the shimmer. There's no like holographic or anything in there. So let me get out of my focus here. There we go. So I'm pretty sure I swatched these. I'm pretty sure I liked Eternity more just because I'm more drawn to shimmery, those like contrasting shimmer polishes than I am just like a straight up holographic. But they were both nice, but they are kind of slightly different. I don't think I probably should have bought both of these, but I wanted to try them out. So that again is Eternity and The Fool. Okay, so moving along, I will talk about a couple singles here before I get into the other batches of polishes. So I did pick up another Tonic polish. This I picked up with Novitiate. I don't even know if that's right. I think I heard somebody else call it Novitiate. I don't know, but you'll know what I'm talking about. I'll annotate it here. Novitiate is how it sounds like to me. I pronounce, it sounds Italian to me, so I'm gonna go with Novitiate. Anyway. I picked this up with that one. This one is called, and again, it's another, to me it looks like, I want to pronounce it like an Italian word, but it's Lagniappe. Lagniappe, for us American people who don't know how to pronounce things. Focus. Yeah, to me I want to say it's Lagniappe. Lagniappe, but I'm sure that's probably wrong. But anyway, I also picked this one up. This is a purple with a, it's a purple with a like linear holographic in it and some flakies. It's more of like a silver, with that linear holographic in it, the purple kind of, it's a warmer purple, if you can kind of see in the bottle here, but that linear holographic kind of like dulls some of the color here. But to me, it's like a warmer purple. And there's a couple like, I don't know if you can see them in here in the video, but there's a couple like flakies in there. So I'm not gonna say it again because I'm sure you guys are yelling at me through the screen. I also picked up some Scofflaw polishes. You would have seen, if you watched my previous weekly Mandy's, I talked about the one that I was kind of disappointed in, the Medusa was Glam Rock. This is the other one that I picked up. This one is called Bebe Moche. I love their labels. I almost want to just buy them for the labels. Aren't they cute? Looks like a baby. So yeah, this one is another Crelly mix. The base on this is just slightly off. It's like a dove gray, and it has pieces of turquoise, white, and black. And there's a little bit of silver in there as well. Let me show it to you real quick. I'm hoping this will redeem Scofflaw polish, because right now I was very disappointed in that last polish, so I'm hoping This one will be a little bit better. So I'm excited for that one. I almost didn't get this one just because I have a lot of white curly mixes, but this was like slightly gray and I thought the mix was kind of nice. So that is Bebe Moche.
I would say I'm almost done, but I don't know if I'm almost done.
I love this girl.
I'm not gonna put that in there.
I love her.
Okay, okay, thank you.
All right, so next up is my last Illyrian. This one is called Serene. And to me, in the bottle, I haven't swatched this one yet. This kind of looks like a taupey gray with like a little bit, ooh, come on, focus. Focus, oh, there's Roxy. It's kind of like a taupey gray that leans like a little bit like blue to me. And then it's got that kind of reddish shimmer in there. And it does also have a linear holographic as well. So that again is Serene. And then,
What are you doing? Come hang out, see some polish?
all right, and then a couple other singles. My friend Sarah, one of my followers here on YouTube, graciously, I had this on my list of polishes I wanted to pick up from Zoya the next round of purchases that I made from them, and she actually offered to send me her bottle, which was super nice of her. And this is Zoya's Coco, and this actually ended up being a little bit more of a different color, which is kind of why I hesitated in buying it in the first place, because I could never really get a good idea of what the color was based on the swatches that I saw on the Zoya website as well as swatches I saw online. So that's why I always hesitated on buying this polish. And so when she offered to send me hers, I was really excited about it because I've always kind of like been wishy-washy about whether I wanted it or not. Definitely a pretty color, just not, and I'm glad I have it now, but it's not necessarily the polish that I would have, if I had bought it back when I initially wanted it, I would have been kind of disappointed in it just because it's not the color that I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a little bit more of a lighter, kind of warmish, brownish pink, and it's not, it is, but it's actually a little bit darker of a like reddish pink than I would have anticipated. So it definitely is a pretty nice kind of chic shade for maybe the fall time, but not necessarily the color that I thought it was. So thank you so much, Sarah, for sending this to me. Really nice formula on it as well if you're interested in it, and you'll see a swatch here, so you'll definitely see like the color. So thank you so much, Sarah, for sending this to me. I'm really glad that I have it now, and I will take very good care of it. And then a couple other ones. I recently picked up, if you saw one of my other weekly manicure videos, I talked about Zoya's Leslie and how my friend here on YouTube as well as on Instagram, her name is Dawn, she sent me her bottle of Zoya Leslie, which I was super excited about. She also sent along this particular polish, which I was really excited about because I have not tried anything from Pretty Serious. So this is kind of similar to Leslie, but not quite. They're a little bit different. This is called, again, from Pretty Serious, this is called Mad Skull. And it's kind of along the same lines of Leslie, but slightly different. So it's a kind of a, this one's gonna be a little bit more of a pink, whereas Leslie's leans a little bit more purple. It does have this really nice shimmer in there. It's not as, this has a shimmer, but to me it's more of like, as you can kind of see here, it's more of, focus, it's more of like a silvery kind of shimmer than the blue shimmer that you see in Leslie, but they are kind of similar when you get them up close. So I haven't swatched this one yet, but I'm really excited about that. So I thank you so much, Dawn, for sending this, because I'm very excited about trying it. All right, and last up of my solo brands, this I picked up in a D-stash recently. I picked it up in the same D-stash that I got the Boho Blues from. I just had to make a minimum purchase, so this I kind of just bought because I needed to buy it, and of course it's a multi-chrome, so you know I can't have too many multi-chromes. This one is from KV Shimmer and it's called Shade Shifter. I have yet to swatch this, but in the bottle this is, it kind of reminds me of Spectre if you watched my last manicure video. So it's a predominantly, in the bottle it looks to be like a predominantly aqua blue with some hints of purple here on the sides, so I may do a kind of side-by-side here soon just to see. This has a lot more gold in the bottle than Spectre does, but I feel like the gold in any duochrome, multi-chrome polish never shows up, so we'll see. But yeah, I just kind of bought this because I needed to make like a minimum like amount of polish to get the other polish, so this was kind of just like, an extra polish. So again, that is Shade Shifter from KB Shimmer. And then I'm going to try and run through these last ones kind of quickly. So I did pick up some from different dimensions. If you watched, I feel like a broken record, if you watched some of my weekly manicures, you'll see that I did purchase another one. I picked up from their recent collection, I picked up the Crelly mix of Room is Where the Heart Is. So I got these along with that. These are a couple, again, some more duo multi-chrome, because you know I can't have enough of them. But I've been on the hunt for like a red to gold duochrome, and I have yet to find like the perfect one that I have in my mind. So I wanted to try one of these in particular. One of these is not really what I was thinking of, but the one that I wanted to get was Fireball. And if it'll focus here, there you go. As you can see, it's kind of that like warm red, and I don't know if you're gonna be able to see here from the camera. I feel like you can kind of see it on the edges here, but this is a red to gold. Still doesn't shift as well to the gold as I would like, just based off the swatch that I did. But we'll see. I'll try it out as a manicure and see if we have. I just want something that goes from like a red to gold. But for some reason in these multi-chromes, the golds are always so hard to capture. So we'll see. We'll try that out. So again, that's Fireball. And then the other one that I picked up kind of last minute purchase just because I was already on the website. This is called Nirvana. And Nirvana is kind of similar to Fireball, except the base color is slightly more of like more of a purple. As you can see, oh god, I wish they would not make their labels so big so you can't see anything. So yeah, this is kind of the same gold, but this shifts from a purple and this shifts from a red. So I've only swatched these, I haven't yet to wear them, so I'm kind of excited. So again, that is Nirvana and Fireball. And then I have accumulated a lot of A. Englands in the last couple months. I feel like I've gotten these from a couple different places. I went a little crazy with A. England. So yeah, I think most of these I got from the Live Love Polish buy one get one free sale. I had not really anticipated picking all of these up, but they were on a buy one get one free, so they were like ridiculously cheap. So I was like, I should just buy them since they're on sale. And I feel like I can't remember which ones they were, but anyways, it doesn't matter. Actually, I got a couple more from the Tudoresque collection. I think it's just these. Is there one more? I feel like it was... I don't remember. I definitely know these are from the Tudoresque collection. So I picked up Catherine of Aragon, which is just like this pale gold, again with their scattered holo. I also picked up Jane Seymour, which is kind of this like... Yeah. Okay, that's cool. It's kind of this like murky green, a little bit of a different shimmer. This has actually just like a gold glitter that runs throughout it. And then I also picked up, which you would have seen in a previous weekly manicure video, not Anne of Cleves. No. I don't remember, this video is too long. Anyway, I feel like I picked up another one from that collection, but I can't remember what it was. And then I picked up a couple other ones recently. This one is called Ascalon, which is this really pretty, it's again kind of like a grayish base, but it's got this really nice purple flash that runs throughout it, as well as their kind of, you know, scattered holographic that they do. So I'm really excited about that one. Another one is Symphony in Blue and Silver. Really nice blue. Don't know if you're going to be able to catch that. This mostly, I don't really see a flash too much in this. It mostly just has the blue and then the scattered holo that they do. So that is Symphony in Blue and Silver. And then the other one is the Beggar Maid. And this is there another one? I feel like there was another one. Crap. Crappity crap, crap. Oh. Of course there was another one. It was sitting in my, oh my gosh, okay. Okay, and then the last two are the Beggar Maid, just kind of it's like a warm brown kind of, which you can see there. And then this is King Cophetua, I'm sure I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, which is a black. So you can see there. This is kind of like a taupey brown. Like I feel like I see hints of brown, but it's also like, it's kind of dark. The King Cophetua does have a gold glitter that runs throughout rather than the scattered hollow. I did find when I was removing these that the gold glitter that was in here was a little bit difficult to take off, so I probably would wear, when I do wear these, this one and the Jane Seymour, I probably will wear a peel off base coat just because I did find the gold like micro glitter was a little bit difficult to get off. But yeah, so that is King Cophetua, which is a nice black, and then this Beggar Maid is just a weird color. Like I wanted to say it was brown, but now it's kind of, and I haven't swatched it yet, so I'm gonna go with a brown. It's a very like cool brown, so we'll see. If I'm wrong, I'll annotate it here on the screen, but to me, like first glance, to me that looks like a brown. Okay, last up, we've got some fun lacquers. I don't know why I decided I needed some more fun lacquers. So I think I was on Beautyometry buying in England, and I was like, ooh, these look pretty. So then we bought a couple more. So yeah, these all kind of look the same in the bottle, and I have yet to swatch them. So we'll just go through these real fast. So we've got Celebrate, which is the holo version, which is a nice kind of red, like duochrome. It's got this red, and it also goes to a gold, and it's got that really pretty holographic that you see there. We've also got, I think the label fell off on this. I want to say, I'm going to annotate it here on the screen because I have a feeling I know what it is. I have a feeling I kind of know what it is, but I don't remember. And this one is this really pretty purple with this nice like blue flash in it, and it also has the holographic scatter in there. We've also got Reunion, which is a darker purple, again with the holographics in here, scattered hollows. Not so much of a flash in there, just the, although is this a purple? Yeah, I think it is a purple. I bought these real fast, so I got them and I was like, why did I order this many? And then the last one, oh, this is not a fun lacquer, but it kind of looks like a fun lacquer. This is the other one that I picked up in the Polish pickup for March, and this is called You Do It Too from Fairmaiden. And it kind of looks similar to those fun lacquers. Come on, bud. Focus. Really? Oh, this guy's being difficult. Maybe because my lighting's going. Really? You are not wanting to focus right now, huh? You're gonna focus? Oh, it does not like this polish. Oh my goodness, really? There it goes. I was gonna say, that's the first polish I've seen that it didn't want to focus. It's kind of similar to those fun lacquers. It's the, and I feel like this is gonna look, I feel like a lot of these are gonna look better on the nail than they do in the bottle. In the bottle, there's just like so much going on. But this looks like a kind of garnety red with those big scattered hollow pieces. I'm pretty sure this was kind of duochromy. I want to say it was kind of like this like reddish purpley color. So I have yet to try this again, and so I'm very excited. I thought the swatches from the polish pickup for this looked really, really pretty. And I enjoyed the last, oh my god, if I drop one more polish. And the last one I got from Fairmaiden from the February polish pickup I was really excited about. So anxious to try that one. And that is it. I feel like once I'm done editing that this is going to be a really long video for thanks. So thank you for sticking around. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing some of the new polishes that I've picked up. Again, this is just only like half, but hopefully you guys have been watching my other videos and seeing some of my other polishes that I've been picking up. I'm going to try and not let these get so out of control next time. I'm going to try and do some smaller batches of hauls. I just, like I've been saying in other videos, my filming schedule's just been kind of out of whack. So I will try to do these on a more scheduled basis so we don't accumulate like all of those polishes again, so we don't have like a 40-minute video, but those are what I've been buying. I am also probably going to try and rein in my polish purchases here in the next couple months, maybe. We'll see. That might be wishful thinking. I do have on my way to me what do I have? I did just put in an order for some KB Shimmer, Crellies. I did just order a new tonic. I did not buy anything from the Polish pickup. I did not buy anything from the For the Love of Polish box, which was, I was shocked that I didn't buy from either of those. I do plan on getting, Zoya just released the promo for their new summer collection, so I will be picking that up soon. I think that's May 1st that's coming out, so I will be doing that so I can do a review on it. Oh, I did pick up some new Polished for Days in her new Enchanted Forest collection. So yeah, I do have some new polishes coming to me that I'm very excited about, and I will bring you along with me so that you can see them and get some ideas for polishes for you. Let me know. This feels like a lot of polish, but I'm sure there's polishes out there that I may have missed. So let me know in the description box if there's any polishes that you think I really need to pick up, that you've picked up recently or that you've seen recently. Let me know what some other polishes that you think I might like. So put that down in the description box. I thank you so much for sticking around. You guys, if I had like gold stickers or gold stars, I would give you guys gold stars for sticking around, because that was kind of a long video. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys are having a great one, and I will talk to you next time.